Sitting smug at the top of the table, job safe for now, and confidence through the roof. We even turned down the Three Lions job because club comes first. There's too much left to achieve here. Next up, Southampton, 19th on the table. And with our defensive record conceding 14 fewer than our rivals, this one had a clean sheet written all over it. Diallo tested the keeper early on to no avail. It was a brilliant attempt. However, he then made it count in the 37th minute, something mirroring the first opportunity, and was an absolute rocket opening the scoring. And Mbeumo doubled the lead after the break, but not everyone impressed. Zirkzee, despite grabbing an assist, he put in his worst performance in a United shirt. Obviously under my management, but still positives all round. Lamens is now up to 18 clean sheets in the league, chasing last season's total. We've also tweaked the tactics too. We're now sticking with a pure poacher across all setups. Then it was FA Cup time. Quarterfinals away to Crystal Palace, and Carrasco's been in frightening form. And with Andrew leading the tournament clean sheets, it was set up perfectly at 12:45 PM kickoff, and Glasden's fighting to save his job. Classic cup tension. We were caught cold early, Carrasco slicing through the middle and smashing one into the top corner. No longer than 10 minutes later, we found the equaliser. Diallo, he plays it into Zirkzee, and finally, he ends his 7-month and 26-day goal drought, hammering home the equaliser. And from there, it was all us. Manning went close, but late on, Hinshelwood, he pressed high and won it back, and set up Cunha to bag the winner. Back-to-back semi-finals secured, and it was a gritty away win. And Zirkzee, he made up for his last shocking performance, back in scoring form with a 7.8 average performance. Meanwhile, around the world across football, Onslaught's moved on to a different team in La Liga, and so have Liverpool with their season. They've kicked on into the Champions League quarterfinals. First leg under the lights at Old Trafford against our top rivals Liverpool. We came in confident and kept a poker face in the presser, and we were ready for a battle. The rain made it a scrappy ordeal early on, but once the game opened up, we showed our class. On the counter-attack, Bruno Fernandes, he held off McAllister and slips in Cunha, who in the end finds a square ball to the far post, and it's a simple tackle for Mbeumo. Classic Remble. Then the second came, pure triangle football, and Mbeumo threading in Šeško to make it 2-0, which caps off a perfect first leg performance. But will the cushion become our downfall in the return leg? Stay tuned in for the second leg, as in this episode we're gonna crack on. We start today's episode off at the top of the table, 4 points clear at the moment with a game extra on Manchester City. And Šeško still remaining at the top of the charts when it comes to the leading goal scorer. He's got 31 to Haaland's 25, so he's 6 ahead currently. And Šeško's just kind of nipped ahead of Carrasco with 12, and Rashford is creeping up. He's in the top 5 now. And we're obviously going to cap today's episode with the away game, the second leg at Anfield. We also have big news. Liverpool, we're going to be taking them on in the FA Cup in a separate episode. We're going to be at Wembley. There's huge anticipation in this episode. It's still in the same position as the last one. Cannot drop points in the league at all. 5-2-3 is what Crystal Palace they're going to set up with. In terms of the league stats, we looked at them in the FA Cup. Again, Carrasco, the most influential. He's got about 25 goal involvements in 31 appearances. He's got a 7.2 average rating across 31 appearances as well. Mateta's not playing too bad. Ratsaki, Kamada's playing well. The reason why we've changed from going from advanced forwards to poachers, because I've noticed in game we get a lot of opportunities to hit across the 6-yard box, and we don't have a number 9 there. He's normally on the edge. Or trying to run in as he helped build up with the link up. But yeah, it's important that we manage to take as many opportunities as possible in this episode, because not looking beyond the side that's ahead of us right now, Crystal Palace, who's up next, we are going to try to field as strong a side as possible. Given Mainu a start with Hinshelwood, I think those two players will be strong. I just want to rest Ugarte and Stiller for that Liverpool game. We're going to keep Cunha in the fold, same with Mbeumo. Dorgu, he's going to take Lewis Hall's place. We're going to try to salvage De Ligt. We'll try to salvage De Ligt for that Liverpool match. And we're going to keep Zirkzee on the bench, as he has finally got a second goal in the campaign. It seems to me if your job is under pressure and you want to avoid the drop or avoid being sacked, just avoid us, because somehow we managed to sack every manager. Glasner's no longer in charge. Crystal Palace, they have a caretaker for this one. I think we should be all over them. Okay, so they get underway. In the FA Cup, they did make that match really difficult. They've got a few players in their side that we've looked at as potential signings as well, like Aquino. They've got Wharton. Come on, let's approach this attack. Oh, here we go. Šeško. Concentration needed here. Cunha. Oh, doesn't get on target. Let's play that to Mainu. Go to the left now. There's a Šeško. And Bumo gives that to Bruno Fernandes. Got Šeško overlapping. We play it into the path of Šeško. He gets the ball from Murillo, but with the help of a hand, apparently. Aquino into Mateta. Carrasco. Well done, Dalot. We need to try to keep Carrasco quiet in this match. Let's go back to Dalot. The initial pass was so dangerous. Hinshelwood. Bruno. Well, we need to take advantage over the numbers in the midfield. So maybe we might go with a holding setup. If the two, or the double pivot, I should say, doesn't work. Here's a Mbumo. Šeško. Cunha overlapping. Come on, take that down. Cunha plays that across to Mbumo. 1-0. The same pass that he used, I think, I would say, against Liverpool. I think my memories needs to be jogged a bit. He used that to play into Mbumo on that back post. I think it was Liverpool, actually. But yeah, we done really well to get it down with Cunha. I thought Gay was going to come across and put a foot in, but we managed to get the crossing in time. Euro. Into Mbumo. I'm going to lob that over the defence. Šeško can run onto that. Perfect first touch to take it down. Mbumo's there. Mbumo, and he finds the top right corner. Mbumo's in hot form. That's double figures in the Premier League now. Šeško, he attracted all that attention with that run, that bit of movement. Bruno picking out a nice ball, but this cutback nicely weighted, and we just open up the body, top bins. Since joining from Brentford, playing under my management, he's been excellent. Every episode, this forward line needs to cook. Mainu into Mbumo. Get away from Carrasco. I thought we could play into space. Aquino is alert. Well done. Who was that? Hinshelwood. Speaking of the devil, got overlap and run from Dalot. Play that in. Šeško hits the post. Oh, he's offside. They failed to play over the top of the defence. Again, go back to keeper, in which they've not tested out so far in this game. That's a long ball coming right back to us. Carrasco decides to go alone down the left. So marauding run from the informed Belgian. Well done. Again, Dalot stopping him in his tracks. Come on, Šeško. It's up against Riyad. Šeško on the outside is Mbumo. Cut this back, Bruno. Cunha, I tried to wiggle my way out of that predicament. Dorga gets under control. Justin Bout, Bruno. Bruno over the top. Šeško can't run onto that. Riyad hooks that away, hacks at it. Bruno thinks that over the top. Šeško should go with his feet. He doesn't go with his feet, he goes with his head, and it's not 3-0. Raksaki's off. I think they're trying to salvage something here. Yeremy Pino's on. That's the thing. Why don't they start off with Pino on the right-hand side? They're already making changes. It's not even the half-hour mark. Wharton. Yeremy Pino finds Carrasco down this left-hand side again. Dalot has something to do. He cuts on the inside. Hinshelwood, step in. What's happening here? He's doing all these ball rolls. No end product, but no one's going over to him. Deal with the man. Yeah, it's a very, very professional performance. Not allowing any attempts as well. Just hogging the ball, 63% possession. Hopefully, they don't flip the coin in the second half. It's probably going to put a battery in their back. Let's simmer down their energy off the rip. Maybe with a goal. Maybe a goal could do it. Cunha will make a perfect inroads until that cutback pass is cut out. Well done, Hinshelwood. Good pressing from the 21-year-old. We've got Mainu on the ball. Good touch there by Cunha. Across the box is Šeško. Can't put the cross in before the challenge comes in. Well done, Euro. Climbs high to out-jump Mateta. All looped forward again. Euro gets his head in the way. Come on, Šeško. Bruno into Cunha. Cunha's first touch lets him down. Mainu's now off for Stiller. Šeško's having a poor game anyway, so Zirkzee's on. Let's see if he can continue that flame of form that he's got going on. I know he's only scored one goal, but he's had several assists in the midst of it. So see if he can back it up now. No pressure. Cunha taking on Gay, who's not phased at all in this instance. Come on. Well done. Martinez forces himself forward in front of Mateta. Stiller. Dorgu. Back into Stiller. Stiller crosses it in. Zirkzee can't attack that. Come on, head that down. Bruno. Stiller. Try to find Zirkzee with a ball over the top. Challenge him. Don't just keep allowing him to chest it down. Good challenge again. We're all over them. They're not allowed to breathe. I'm not sanctioning that. Okay, our last substitution's being made. Majraoui's on for Delo. Diallo's on for Cunha. We also have De Ligt replacing Martinez. A potential 19th clean sheet for Lamens. If everything goes right, defending this. Wharton. Riyad takes the shot. It's a wasted opportunity potentially. Yep, officially wasted. Come on. Amad Diallo can't out-jump that player there. Who's this? Jeremy Pino. They need to put a ball into the box for Mateta to attack. They've just wasted Mateta's aerial ability in this match. Zirkzee, again, not quick enough to load up that pass. I would say they're more aggressive in the second half and competitive. Bruno, easy interception to make. Dink that over the top. He takes long with all his heavy first touches. Come on. 4 minutes to go. Could grab one more maybe. Diallo. Dorgu. Accelerates past the defender. Come on. Diallo. Almost turns into danger. Come on, man. Need to slice them in half with a pass. Bruno couldn't find it. It's not a bad showing from the bench. Just didn't get the service. I feel like Šeško had the better service. He just didn't take those opportunities. It should have been 3, 4, or 5 before entering the second half. But we've won 2-0 away from home. Yep, pure dominance. 5 opportunities only created though. I think we completely slowed down in the second half. 1.6 to their 0 XG. Yeah, they didn't even create half a chance. Look at the passing. Barely any combinations going on around the back for Crystal Palace, getting forward, non-existent combinations. You can see from the heat maps, a lot of their passes were intercepted, especially around the back. We had a few interceptions, completed passes. We had a lot of completed passes all over the gaff. So Mbeumo was the top man in this game, top performance, got 2 goals, got a 9 out of 10 match rating, 8.3 out of 10 for Delo. Mainu, before he got substituted, 7.4. Bruno 7.4 as well, Hinshaw with 7.2. A lot of our new signings this season have actually delivered. Even though Prestiani hasn't played a lot this campaign and he's been unsettled for the majority of it, he's contributed quite well. We're currently in the 3rd to last episode of the campaign, and it's safe to say I'm done with Zirkzee. Like, he's not a bad player entirely. He just doesn't fit the system. He probably prefers to drop deeper and play off the other players that are supporting him. But we need someone that's in the box poaching. So he's going to be part for sale. I know it's a weird time to do that. It might knock his confidence. But brutal honesty is what I'm going to lead with. Another thing we want to turn our attentions to is Prestiani. So if it does turn out that this doesn't turn itself around and we have to end up selling him next season, hopefully we can make a profit on him. His overall's gone up by 3 this season. He might have a jump in value, and if we could squeeze more out of him in terms of a deal, then yeah, it's gonna be perfect. We'll find a replacement. I'm sure we'll have more money allocated, and this is if you guys vote on for an extra season. So yeah, get voting. Let me know how you feel about the series without a Carabao Cup. And speaking of Prestiani, we're adding inside forward to his roles, so we got the plus for him. He's made further improvements with his vision, his short passing not so much, as we've had him as an inside forward. We might look to actually utilize him as a wide playmaker or develop him as a wide playmaker just to bump up and boost that short passing. Another thing I'd like to add though, if we do start up a new Man United save, we're gonna try something different. We're gonna try and lower the rate that youth players actually grow. I'm not too sure if Kobe Mainoo will be in that bracket, but I feel like 84 rated within his 2nd season, he's almost reached the peak of his powers. I'm happy with his development, but in real life, it's not kind of like that. It will probably be slowed down because of all the nonsense that happens in the background. But yeah, enough talk. Let's just continue on with this series. We're going to persevere. So right now, we have a chance to book a place in the semi-finals. And in the other ties, Real Madrid, they're level 2-2 with AC Milan, is level with Paris Saint-Germain and Juventus. 3-1 up is the scoreline line for Bayern Munich. They're 3-1 up right now against Marseille, and we're currently 2-0 up against Liverpool. We haven't looked at this since the league phase. So Kylian Mbappe, he's the top goal scorer now, along with Jimenez. Shaqiri's no longer in the competition, but he actually scored quite a lot for how far his team went. Šeško, he's our top goal scorer in the competition with 7, so he's not far off the players that are in the top 5. In terms of goal creations, Cunha, Ahmad and Šeško, they're also in the top 5 as well. So our front line is cooking. Safe to say we're almost the best in Europe. Safe to say, maybe. I did say almost. Don't beat me up in the comment section. In terms of the opponents' analytics, sorry, their last 5 games, they've actually won twice, lost twice, and drawn once. Right now, they're fighting for fitness from the looks of it. But one thing we do need to deep, we managed to keep this front 3 quiet in the first leg. Can we do the same at Anfield? Come on, another set of 90 minutes to play, and hopefully we could get this over the line and book a spot in the semi-finals. We haven't been there in ages. I can't even recall the last time we hit the semis, most likely back in 2011. I think there isn't any changes we actually need to make. I think everything is probably best left as it is. It's the strongest side possible going forward into this match. It's safe to say we've played all our aces and put them down on the deck. We're not going to sugarcoat what our approach is going to be. We're going to be balanced, and we're going to try to dictate and control the tempo. And now it's time to take that test and ace it. Here we go. Up against Liverpool, we get the game started. We're attacking to the right, they're attacking to the left. 2-0 up on aggregate. What could go wrong from here? Okay, we've lost possession. Yeah, more of the same. I'm going to be screaming at the players from the touchline. Good challenge there, Agate. Let's just not be tempted into rushing forward. McAllister, Isaac, switches playing to Gakpo. Just try to keep him quiet on the wing. He tries to find someone in the centre of our penalty area. Come on, let's edge forward. We don't have the numbers, but we could create something out of nothing. Mbumo, Šeško can take it down with his head, and then he gets caught out by the defender. Come on, Lewis Hall, win the ball back. Stiller, Hall, we return it to Stiller, go through the middle. Bruno, Agate, go on, Mbumo. Oh, thought he was going to get through, but Van Dijk reached out a leg to intercept. Come on, let's just try to contain him. Puts the ball in. Isaac chests it back to his teammate on the wing. Gakpo works. A few tricks. Gets a bit of Agate. We're not going to allow him to get the better of De Ligt. He does a bit too much. Thank you, Lamens. We're the sides that choose when chaos happens. Oh, come on, Mbumo, man. His take-ons has been a bit funny in this episode. Bruno. Cunha. I'm going to give that to Šeško out wide. Come on, someone overlap. Šeško. He needs the support. Burst into the box. Frimpong on him. Bit too strong for him. Lewis Hall. Holding off Goulet. Ball played in. And Mbumo header goes wide. We're going to attempt crosses, even if it's to a short player. It's a decent ball in. Just can't get the direction on it. Going out of the penalty area. Cunha up against Frimpong. Here we go, Lewis Hall. Floats one in. Šeško heads it down into Bruno's path. It's cleared. They were penning them back, but nothing to show for it so far. Not even a shot on target in the last 10 minutes. Good interception. Just need to get Liverpool to come forward and lure them. They're sat back in their own half. Bruno floats that to the left. Go on, Cunha. Gabriel can cut that out. The direct approach, the patient approach, both not working. Gravenberch. Goulet plays one over the top. We'll come to claim with Lamens. We'll get up. We'll throw that out. And Mbumo can't get around Wirtz. Ball played forward. What's Martin has done there? Come on, win the ball back high up. Šeško, Cunha. Šeško, Bruno. I'm surprised he gets there. Cunha over the top. He reaches over, plays it into Šeško. Shimikas cuts across. Oh my God. Every time we get close. Let's go direct. Probably the final attack in this first half. Let's see if we can be the side to create something with it. And Bumo. Sheshko. On the inside is Cunha. Cunha burst into space. 1-0. 1-0 on the stroke of half time. We've gone 3-0 up in the tie. It's been a perfect first half. Relentless pressure. And Cunha, he's the guy who makes the important movement, the important run. Look at this. Shimikas, not even in the right position. The only defender there to contest him. That should be a blow to their confidence, Liverpool. We're 1-0 up at Anfield. Okay, dominant in possession. Look at that. Only 2 shots and 0 shots for them. It's crazy gameplay. I don't know what's happening in the back end of the season. Yeah, 0.5 XG to their 0.0. It's been a boring first half, honestly. Can't count Liverpool out despite being 3-0 up. We've seen them down and out before. So it's more of the same in the second half. And Boomer released. Sheshko can run into space. Sheshko takes full advantage, but his touch is so hard. I was looking to dink the keeper last second. Well done. Martinez. Oh no. Frimpong gets the better of Lewis Hall. Frimpong dinks it forward. Get ahead on that. Well done, Martinez. Flicked it on. Well done, Cunha. Bruno loses possession. It's endless onslaught from Liverpool. Ball comes in again. Header away. Chucking balls in. Let's go. Cunha. Oh, get caught dilly-dallying. Well done. Ugarte. Strong challenge from the Uruguayan. Full hour played. 1-0 up. Probably going to make a few changes. Oh. Try to go around Frimpong. An adventurous way. Oh. Frimpong. Gravenberch. I thought he was going to take a shot there. Havertz. Surprised they ain't popping shots off. In the first leg, they were taking a load of long shots when they couldn't get the better of us on the ground. Cunha released. Cunha for goal number 2. And he actually gets the shot off. I thought Gabriel made it in time. He scores a second goal in the second leg. What a performance from the forward line. I think we're cruising through to the semi-finals. You're not catching us from here. There's no way you can catch us from here. 63 minutes played and we're 4-0 up against Liverpool. Lamens hasn't had anything to do in this episode. It's a gift and a curse. Because now he might have to turn up. Well done, Delict. It's always in the right place at the right time. No, Goulet. No, offside. No, why am I saying offside? Handball. Wirtz. Oh, he's in a foot race with Delo. It's not that quick. Delo, I thought he was going to cut across him and win the ball back. Oh, Frimpong. Oh, why did Izzat not take that shot? I'm surprised he didn't. He tried to tee it up. I think that was McAllister that missed the opportunity. Okay, so yeah, we made our last changes. Diallo, Zirkzee, Mazraoui, Hinshelwood, also Dorgu, they're on. Oh, well done, Martinez. Dorgu can pass that ball straight out to Cunha. We've got Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo sends Shimikas. Amad Diallo fire one at the near post. Is it still going to go in? Hits the opposite post and comes back out. We had Shimikas on ice there. Sabozlai. Well done, Dorgu. Puts the block in. Yeah, I think we're playing Liverpool at the right time because going into this game, their form was up and down. And this kind of matches what their form looks like on paper. Not much going on for them in the final third and now defensive third. Oh, no, come off your line. Perfect. Final ball's not landing correctly for them. Zirkzee. Come on, man. The pass has been so poor in the second half. The levels have dropped since we made those subs. Sabozlai, good block there. Delict. Good block, Delict. Throw this out. Amad Diallo. Let's get forward again. And Zirkzee has slow reactions. Curtis Jones. I think Liverpool left it too late to make all these changes because look how much energy they have now. Jones, ball in. Well done, Martinez. I'm going to hook this away for the full-time whistle. We've won 2-0. We've won 4-0 across 2 legs. Home and away. Clean sheet kept. And we're going on to perform really well in Europe. I would say in my eyes, we're exceeding expectations. But in Ineos's eyes, we got one more step after this. Semi-finals and then the final. It wasn't even a back and forth. It looked like it on paper now, but it actually wasn't. Liverpool weren't doing too much. We had a 1 XG to 0.3. Such a cagey second leg. And despite them not trying to give up much, we took advantage over the opportunities that came our way. So Matheus Cunha, man of the match. He grabbed 2 goals, the important goals as well. Got 2 assists from Šeško. Even though he had a quiet game, secretly he wasn't as quiet. He was very influential. I think those runs in the first half as well definitely helped. Like, he's making a load of runs in behind, and it did occupy a lot of the defenders' attention. We got a 7 from Lamens. Hall, again, solid. Martinez and De Ligt both put in a stellar performance around the back. We had a few meh cameos off the bench, but they didn't have too much time on the field themselves. So we are through to the semi-finals of the Champions League now, and I'm very intrigued to see who we're going to be taking on. Okay, so we have an insight now. We're going to be playing against PSG. So the semi-final setup. So 2 seasons ago, PSG, they won their first European title in the top flight. We are going to go up against them. We're going to be away from home. Bayern Munich and Real Madrid in our tie. 7 games left for Manchester City to play. We are currently 4 points ahead of them right now with a game extra, like the start of the episode. We aren't going to clinch this title probably until maybe the final episode of the season. But the trail of games are looking good for us. So the next episode, we should have Liverpool. Yeah, we should be taking on Liverpool in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. We have the away game against Paris Saint-Germain. Might end up playing West Ham United and then Paris Saint-Germain again. So it should be a 4-game episode. With the huge build-up to the finale of Season 2, if we do end up making it to both finals, the FA Cup and Champions League final, we should have both finals to play. And then the final game of the campaign against Chelsea. So, yep, Šeško, he's still in the 40s. He's on 42 goal involvements and 46 appearance. 42 goals, sorry. He's got 21 assists, so he's way above 42 goal involvements. In terms of Mbeumo, he's got himself about 28 goal involvements across 46 appearances. We have about 25 from Bruno Fernandes. Cunha, 25. It's just swapped round, and he's actually played less games than Bruno as well. He's on a 7.42 average rating, so it's an excellent season, probably one of his best in his career, Cunha. And Amad Diallo, he just makes it really difficult to pick the starting 11 for that forward line. But yeah, if there's anyone that's caught your eye in your career mode and they're in my save currently, maybe, just maybe, I'm not using them correctly, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know for future suggestions as well for signings and other saves that we are going to potentially do. Someone suggested a road to glory. We are probably going to line one up. Probably going to start from Championship. Minimum League 1. We're not starting from League 2. But yep, we're going to cap everything off right now. So smash that like button, sub to the channel if you're new, and also hit the notification bell. I'll see you guys for the second to last episode. Take care for now. Peace.